What's up, people? Welcome back to Cricfootz. Now, me and Sai are back again. I hope you missed me in the last show, but yes, we are back again for another episode. Today, we are covering week 11 of the Barclays Premier League, which has just concluded, and we thought that it's very much fresh in our memories, and we have watched a lot of games, so we thought that we'll cover up this Tuesday. So, before anything or before starting the episode, I would like to welcome Sai. Sai, well done on the last episode. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm good. Definitely missed you in the last video and your inputs also because your team lost. So it was more important for you to be here, but we couldn't manage that. But yes, good to be here. A great weekend for me personally after the way we finished the week. Not a good week for you. So I think let's start with your team as well. Tottenham 2,
Y-
Arsenal nil.
Yes, before we start off with the first game, it was really unfortunate that the Aston Villa versus Newcastle game had to be postponed because of the coronavirus hitting the Newcastle camp. So, hope all the players recover well and they get back onto the pitch soon. But yes, again, absolutely. What do I say? North London Derby, the biggest game of the season away from home. Again, I think in if a football fan wants to put out that performance in an easy two words, would be another Jose masterclass. I think Arsenal were having a lot of the ball, same as what Man City did against Tottenham. It was the same play. Really unfortunate that we lost Thomas Partey. I think his exclusion from the team was really significant. I think he has become a really important player for us. When he is there, our spine looks really good, and he has been a great signing. But unfortunately, he had to leave the pitch, and after that, it was a complete domination of the ball, but no real results. I don't think Hugo Lloris was actually troubled during the game. A brilliant cross by Tierney, I would say, for Aubameyang,
Aubameyang.
but nothing much there done by Arsenal. Very poor performance. I think Jose Mourinho has understood how to play these attacking teams, so he was really
Mhm.
good on the counter attack. And what a goal to open up the scoring for Tottenham. What did you think about that?
No, unstoppable goal. You just cannot do anything about shots like this. You just need to bow down to players like Son who have been playing consistently well. As you said, yes, it was again a Jose Mourinho wonder. He was, I felt, pretty much enjoying Arsenal having the ball and trying to open their defense up. And it wasn't possible on the day because of the way they formed their defense, the way Alderweireld was playing, the way Regulon was playing. I think Arsenal played well in the second half. They were creating chances. They had some of the possession, but then, as you said, I don't remember one of the craziest chances Arsenal had where they really tested Hugo Lloris out. Tierney's cross was brilliant. I think that should have at least been on target. A free header for Aubameyang, but yes. But if I see the whole gameplay of Arsenal, I think they lacked intent from the first minute. The formation is clearly not working. Aubameyang on the left wing, Lacazette as your number 9. Willian is off colors from long time now, and that's a worrying thing for all the Gunners fan.
Yeah, I think Willian has performed well only in the first match of the season against Fulham. That's
Mhm.
the only performance I remember of him where he actually performed really well. Other than that, I don't think the entire attacking force of Arsenal is really looking poor. I hope Gabriel Martinelli can come back into the squad as soon as possible so that he can control the left wing. Aubameyang can play as the central striker, and Lacazette can come off the bench because suddenly we are missing on the left flank. Really bad because Willian is playing on the right, Nicolas Pepe on the right, and he's again performing only in the Europa League. So the
Mhm.
entire attack looks really poor. But yes, we tried to attack them. we tried to bully them with a lot of the ball, lot of the possession, but one counter attack, second goal, Harry Kane almost burned the net with that shot. What a good hit! What a good hit!
I think that goal coming just before the halftime killed a lot of spirit for the Arsenal players as well. Going 2-0 down at halftime against Jose Mourinho's side, it is never easy to score against his team. Jose Mourinho is master of defense, and when he's leading 2-0 at halftime, we all know what's coming in the second half. So yes, a typically well functioned Tottenham team beating Arsenal in the end.
Exactly. Tottenham looking a good force, beating City, Arsenal. These are big teams
United.
to play against. Oh, that was not a beating, that was a thrashing. So,
Mhm.
uh, yeah, so beating these big teams now, Tottenham really looks a force. They are able to sustain this. Normally, we all associate Tottenham to be a one-off wonder and just be consistent for 1 or 2 games and then they fall off. Jose Mourinho said the same during his interview, but it looks like it is the new normal and it's the new
Mhm.
Tottenham which we are seeing. They are really being consistent, and yeah, these two North London teams, Tottenham and Chelsea, are looking really on fire.
Absolutely, yes. Also, considering the fact that they are not playing Deli Ali, who's in playing in the team sheet for some time now, but yet performing so well. It's lovely to see how he's using Endomble and Lo Celso as the
Yeah.
number 10 right now, and lovely gameplay. We all know what we can expect from Tottenham right now, and they are one team which we all should worry against now.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's not a surprise because Deli Ali is a very technical player. He used to flourish under the guidance of Mauricio Pochettino, which we saw in the previous years. But we all know that Jose Mourinho likes that the defensive midfield to be really strong. He always needs one physical player in his team in the
Mhm.
midfield. We have seen with Matic over the years, and now he
Højbjerg.
needs Højbjerg. Højbjerg is a typical Jose Mourinho sign. Even
Yes.
Endombele is has a lot of skill, but is physically strong too. He can run with the ball, very
Yes.
much like Thomas Partey of Arsenal. So these are typical players who do really well in the midfield. Uh, and Endombele has finally, I think, has got a manager who can use his skills up to the level which we all thought when he came first to Tottenham. Yeah, overall, I think the team is gelling really well. Really concerned about Arsenal. I don't know when are we going to win next. Arteta looks confident in the touchline, is
Mhm.
giving positive responses in the press conferences, but I seriously am very concerned about the attack, especially. Defense is okay, but unless you score goals, you are never gonna win matches. So, and Arsenal being an attacking team, not scoring goals is far more concerning. So, really tough times for to be an Arsenal fan. But yeah, I hope the next win comes really soon. Not in the Europa League, but in the Premier League.
Yes, I think tough time for Arsenal and need to quickly bounce back from this defeat. And as
Absolutely.
December schedule is coming thick and fast, you have no time to sit and relax and think much about the games which has gone by and time to react in the next game. Quickly, let's go to the next game. West Ham 1, Man United 3. This is a
Oh,
very strange game again. It's become a habit now, letting the opponent score first in the first half, coming back in the second half. It looks good as a fan to watch this, but I'm also concerned the way we play because you cannot let opponents score, then you change the gameplay, then you start attacking and score the winners. That looks good on TV, but overall, I don't want United to play the way they are. I don't want to see
yeah.
a lot of comebacks as well. I want them to dominate from the first game, from the first whistle, and then play a good, decent, and consistent football. If you see the game, there's no consistency between the halves as well. The first half they played like a relegation team, and in the second half they came out like champions. So yes,
Yeah.
we all are waiting for consistency for this into this team.
Absolutely. I think Manchester United are always a team who have been inconsistent with their performances. Inconsistent in the same game tells you a lot about a team. So one half a very good, second half really poor. So yeah, I think the team is suddenly looking to be far better than what we are used to seeing them. Uh, I think Pogba has scored a great goal for them, and him being in the team, he has to be a leader because he's one of the seniors. Apart from that, West Ham really capitulated at the end of the game. West Ham could have come back with a goal. Actually, there was a nice low cross played there by Kufal, but that was missed, and they struck the pole too in the first half. So overall, West Ham were good. They also took the lead, but the attacking threat of Manchester United, we all know how good these youngsters are, especially Rashford and Greenwood. So any chance they get, they are always ready to bury it. So it's all about taking chances, which most teams are not able to take this season. I would say maybe a lack of confidence, but these two young English players, they look very hungry in terms of Manchester United's attack, and what two goals and a comfortable win, 3-1 win at the end is was comfortable.
Yes. I think we were lucky to just go 1-0 behind in the first half. The
Yeah.
amount of chances West Ham created and the amount of clean chances they had, I think they should have easily scored two or three past Dean Henderson. But yes, a very good substitution by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to bring on Bruno Fernandes, who wasn't fit, and with
Mhm.
a very important game coming in Champions League, he had to risk bringing him. And as usual, Bruno delivered. He did his job. He gave an assist. He played
Yeah.
those key passes for the next two goals, bringing in Mata for Martial, who Martial is looking horrible for United these days. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just looks lost, and he needs to be given some time and just set things up and come. That's Martial in a nutshell. When he wants to play, he'll play and he'll score a hat trick. And when he doesn't want to play, he's not in a mood. He'll just stay there as a number nine, wait for passes, lose possession. So that's all United can do with him. So it's not a great sight to watch Martial play like this, but I hope he's bouncing back really soon.
Absolutely. Every Manchester United fan will only hope for that. He's a confidence player, and on his day, he can smash any opposition apart. That's for sure.
But we just have to just enjoy and admire the way Bruno has been playing and the impact he has been having in this team. Since he has arrived, I think I was just looking at the statistics. He has created the most number of chances in Premier League, more than Kevin De Bruyne as well. And 12 goals and 14 goals and 22 assists in 37
Absolutely.
odd games. That speaks volumes about why United were behind him for so long, didn't buy him in the summer, and then went in the January transfer window. So, yes, he has been the key player for us.
That's absolutely. Always looked a good player, very technical player. The only criticism everyone was giving him was he always used to score penalties, but he has been scoring a lot of goals outside the box, inside the box, and all types of goals. So he's a quality player. I think a quality signing. I think he has come somehow uh, given a lot of confidence to the team. I think he was a very important signing at a good time. So yeah, I think he'll be a long servant for United unless someone comes
Yes.
and hijacks. So let's look into the next game. This game was
Chelsea.
pretty interesting. I would actually not talk about Chelsea now.
Mhm.
Liverpool versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. These two
Yeah.
teams on paper looked a very nice fixture, a very juicy fixture, and who
Mhm.
knows with Wolverhampton's team, we as neutral fans always expect some kind of a shocker or some kind of an upset, but that didn't happen. If you remember Jose Mourinho's interview, he said that Liverpool, when they play Wolverhampton, will not win big against them. But what a fantastic performance by the champions! They really crushed Wolverhampton to pieces.
Oh yes, I expected more from Wolves after beating Arsenal in the previous week. I expected them to put up a big fight, but then defeat against champions, a 4-0 defeat is a huge, huge disappointment for them and Espirito Santos team. And I think Liverpool outplayed them in every department. Yes, they don't have their best defender. Yes, they don't have their keeper. But the front three, when they're doing the job, it's all happening. So that's the clear difference between a team like Liverpool and a team like United or an Arsenal. If the front three and if the midfield is doing the job well, you don't need the defense to work hard. And that's the exact difference between us and them. The front three have been playing well, they have been scoring goals, and they have been winning matches without their key players. But that doesn't happen with us. If we miss out on a big player, we just keep cribbing about it, and that's the difference out there. And that's the difference made by a world class manager like Jurgen Klopp.
Exactly. And to be really honest, I was really disappointed with the way Wolverhampton Wanderers defended in this game. First of
Yeah.
all, giving her such an easy goal to Mohamed Salah. I think Connor Cody was really poor in this game, and Wolverhampton didn't really create that much. There was one couple of chances for them. The young Irish goalkeeper for Liverpool
Hmm.
did a great save for a Podence opportunity, I would say. But
Hmm.
overall, I think the wing play, the attack, the shifts, everything of Liverpool was spot on, and four very good goals. The final goal, what a ball there from
Oh my God.
Arnold. I mean, that was
What a
such a
ball.
dangerous ball played low, and it's really, really difficult. We both play football, so we know how difficult a cross that is to defend. So that didn't happen at the end of the day. Nelson Semedo with an own goal, but yeah,
Hmm.
overall a comfortable victory, a dominant victory for Liverpool, which I didn't expect them to have, but yeah, 4-0,
Yes,
easy win.
absolutely. Great win for Liverpool. Not a good sight for us, but you just have to praise the way they're playing.
Yeah.
So quickly moving on to the next game. One of the juicy games which I was expecting to be really close. Chelsea versus Leeds United. The scoreline didn't give us the best of the gist of what happened in the game. A good 3-1 victory for Chelsea in the end.
Yeah, so I remember in the last video we were arguing about Timo Werner. What did you think about him?
Oh, he was good, but I also saw the miss he had, a tap in he missed.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yes,
yeah. That was funny.
that
That was really funny.
was
He
fun.
actually stopped the goal. So
I
yeah,
remembered Fernando Torres' miss against Man United back in 2012. So yes, that
yeah,
was a funny miss. But I think overall he had a good game. He was as usual dangerous on counters, and the
yeah.
pace he has and the control he has. I mean, it's a nightmare for any defender to play against a player like Timo Werner.
Yeah, he's absolutely the main problem of Timo Werner is when you watch him play is that he's very irritating. I mean, I would say he's a very frustrating character for any defense. Him running past the goal, doing that
Hmm.
overlapping runs, he can sprint well, so he can
Correct.
easily beat defenders. And again, he tried a lot to score a goal, but he couldn't. He had a lot of chances, but at the end of the day, he finished the game with an assist. But overall, Leeds are really. I thought Leeds would be the team who would be the party spoilers, and they will try to
Mm.
beat teams like Chelsea, Tottenham, and upset them. But they are really not looking to be themselves first. I mean, they are not able to. I mean, they had a great performance against Manchester City. Don't get me wrong. I think we
Hmm.
saw the exactly, and they were brilliant against
Correct.
Arsenal too. But this is a
Yes.
different Arsenal. But if you're a good team, if you have a great manager, as we all know, you should be trying to have a different strategy with open-ended attacking teams like Chelsea. So I expected a bit more from Leeds there. I
Hmm.
think their goalkeeper is the busiest out of all in every game. Oh my
Yep.
god, I really feel bad for him. The way he gets bombarded by shots, save after the save. Great goalkeeper, but I think he really needs more protection. But
Needs better
yeah,
defense.
absolutely. I think the attacking players of Chelsea really caused havoc, especially Ziyech, Timo Werner,
Oh my God,
Pulisic,
yes.
and again, very surprisingly, Kurt Zuma doesn't stop scoring. So another goal for him, another
Another
win
goal
for
for
Frank
Giroud.
Lampard. Oh
What's
yeah,
wrong with Giroud? Four against Sevilla, started against Leeds, scored a goal. We all know how dangerous Giroud can be on his day. His physical attributes and the mind he has got in this game. He's just not there to just give a tap in or score a header, but the way he assists and moves the ball around. I think Giroud's a fantastic and a very unfortunately underrated player. Even in
unfortunately.
Arsenal colours, he
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Absolutely. I think a very good player to bring off the bench. I think he started off this game, so it was good for him. But the goal he scored was very difficult. Looks very easy on the eye,
Yes,
but to convert that ball, which is coming in with pace by Reece James, we
mhm,
know he's a good crosser. But by angling his foot, I think
correct.
his foot was almost like this. He tried to
Mhm.
bend it in the corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. Great goal, great win for Chelsea. I think they are looking absolutely unstoppable.
Yes, I think they need someone like Liverpool to stop them right now, and I'm waiting
Exactly.
for Chelsea to face a big club as soon as possible. I want them to be stopped because we are not really far away from the leaders. So I want
Yeah.
a tight fight for them as well. So let's quickly move on to the final game of the top six club featuring Manchester City and Fulham. A comfortable 2-0 victory again. De Bruyne magic, as we say.
Yeah. I mean, pretty. You didn't expect Fulham to do much in this game,
Yes,
anyways. So yeah, I think
yes.
it was one of those games where I expected a lot of goals from Manchester City,
Mhm.
but yeah, overall an easy peasy win. Nothing
Yes,
exciting. Kevin De
yes.
Bruyne, when he gets a team like this, he's not going to leave anything for others. So yeah, a commanding victory. Manchester City, I would say they should be happy with a 2-0 victory. Nothing much to talk about there, but yeah, they keep on. I mean, any team which plays Fulham should fancy 3 points this season.
Absolutely, yes. Very simple game for Pep Guardiola's side as well. But one game which witnessed a lot of goals was Crystal Palace versus West Brom Albion. A
Oh,
5-1 victory to Crystal Palace.
yeah, I actually didn't expect that. I mean, Crystal Palace,
Mhm.
yes, we know they have some good attacking talent, but the way they were playing around the West Brom defense, that was really heartening to see, I would say. And
Yes.
we all know how badly Christian Benteke needs goals because he always struggles to score goals to any club. I mean, he was good in Aston Villa. We all remember there. That's
Yes.
the club where he made his name. But Liverpool and even Crystal Palace, it has been a tough time for him. But
Mhm.
a good match, I would say. 2 goals for him. Wilfred Zaha running the show. West Brom
Yes.
really had no chance in this game.
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic victory for Crystal Palace. But one team which you have been focusing throughout the season and you giving a review that Everton starts well and then we always see a downfall. And expert comments from Shubham has been coming true. Again, a drop of 2 points against a team like Burnley after taking the lead, maybe.
Yeah. What to say? I somehow like Everton. I don't have any problems with that team actually. They are not our rivals. They always lose against us at home away. So never a problem. But I thought there would be a lot of energy this time with the players they have got. I think it was a bad mistake for the goal which which
Oh,
Burnley
yes.
scored. Poor
Alan
mistake by
lost the
Allen.
ball, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
very poor there. So uh, you cannot do these things against a team like Burnley, whom you are expected to beat. You should be more comfortable and trying to be dominant on the ball. But in your own half, you cannot do things like that. But I think their only shining light has been their striker. Obviously, we all know Dominic
No
Calvert-Lewin.
doubt.
I think uh, he has been their thorough performer. But
Mhm.
overall, Everton look the same. Carlo Ancelotti, such a big name, managing a team at the Merseyside. I expected a lot more from
Correct.
them, but things are
Correct.
really not looking great. They
Mhm.
The only thing which will help them is the run of results. I would say if they can
Absolutely.
get at least 3 to 4 wins in their under the belt, I think that would really help them going. But it
Hmm.
has to be back to back. It cannot be one game now and after 2 3 games. It has to be consistent.
Yes.
And somehow I feel they are too dependent on Hammers. Whenever he doesn't
Yes.
play, there's no creativity. There's no one pulling the strings from the midfield. So yeah, disappointing, I would say. Everton.
Hmm.
Looking at the team at the start, 1-1 draw against Burnley, they are really dipping down and things not looking good for them.
Absolutely, completely agreed with the point that they're too dependent on James Rodriguez, and I don't see a lot of goal scorers either in the team. There's either Calvert
Yeah,
Lewin scoring the goal, or there's no goals from Everton as well. So I think players like Richarlison have to step up right now and try to score more goals and contribute more in the attacking side as well. And it's a shame to see a player like Gylfi Sigurdsson not featuring. We all know what a player he is, but he hasn't been looking at his best again yet. So concerning things for Everton.
exactly. As I said, one man team. If Hammers is there, they perform well or they
Yeah.
perform decent. But he was missing in between the season with injury, and the
Hmm.
team has really dipped from then. Hopefully that now that he's back, uh, we can look at a lot of progress from them. But yeah,
Yes,
worrying signs, I would say.
yes. But one player out there in Premier League which any defense hardly can stop is Jamie Vardy. A late victory against Sheffield United for Leicester.
What a finish! What a finish by the Premier League legend, we can say, because the Premier League winner has
Absolutely.
been with Leicester for so long, and what a victory for them. I think I was really sad for Sheffield United. I think they finally thought that they would get a point or nick a point against a strong team like Leicester. But no, when you have Jamie Vardy always sniffing chances from your defense, and what a goal. I think it was a great finish. Uh,
Great
I
finish.
was listening to the commentary that Jamie Vardy was a die-hard fan of Sheffield Wednesday,
Hmm.
who are the rivals of Sheffield United. So a huge win we could all see in his celebration, the
Yes.
way he he almost broke the corner flag. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, emotions running there again. Brendan Rodgers, good win for him.
Great one.
I think Leicester again. I think Leicester are up now at the third spot.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think good win. Should have been more comfortable talking about when you talk about Sheffield United, but yeah,
Hmm.
heartbreak for the Reds, I would say.
But when you pick the name Jamie Vardy, you just cannot miss the other striker we have, another English striker, Danny Hinks, who's back from injury, scores a winner against Brighton to win the game for them, 2-1.
Oh, that was some controversial decision there. Oh,
Yes,
I mean,
big
how could you
controversy.
give that? How could you give that a penalty? It's really surprising. I don't know what's happening with
Yes.
VAR. Some crazy decisions happening almost every week. I hope VAR is not even close to the Premier League next season, because I am very much okay with referees making bad decisions or on-field errors, because
Correct.
that's very natural. You know, you
Hmm.
don't like when technology makes mistakes. We all
Correct.
fans see a lot of things being done really wrong. A lot of experts saying that VAR should be scrapped. So yeah, it's killing the essence of the game. I hope VAR is
Absolutely.
not being used next season. Very much okay with human errors. It's absolutely fine. It's
Correct.
a one day frustration, but you know that the referee made a mistake, so that's all okay. But when you know that you're getting penalties, nothing against Southampton though. But yeah, uh, yeah, I think it was unfortunate, I would say.
Yes. Either VAR is set right and appropriate to the game, and I think there should be more power to the referee and not to the technology, the
Yeah,
on-field
exactly.
referee, or else just scrap it. It's not happening because you just cannot wait to celebrate a goal after scoring every time. So that's That's, as you said, killing the essence of the game, and that's not what we have been watching football for almost more than a decade. So yes, either fix it or scrap it.
Exactly. But to be honest, Southampton were the dominant team on the day. They had a lot of chances. They
Yes,
should have won the game more comfortably. A good chance for Nathan Redmond, a good
yes.
chance for Theo Walcott. They really troubled the Brighton goalkeepers. So overall, I think Brighton did have a good start, but
Mhm.
uh, I think Southampton were deserving winners with the amount of chances they created. And what a team, what a force they're looking now. I mean, at the top half of the table, almost in the top five, I think in the fifth position
Yes,
now. Southampton look like a team to beat. They have
yes.
a good squad. They always had a good squad. They have always been a selling club. We all know that. Uh,
Yes.
Liverpool being their shoppers, favorite shoppers, I would say. So, but one really good player we have all found out this season has been Westergaard. I think
Oh,
uh,
great in
what
the
a
air.
rock solid defender and what a goal by him. I think that was such a
Amazing
difficult
goal.
header to score from
Yes,
that distance. I think what a player, scoring goals, helping the defense. I think even the second goal was from his ball at the back.
correct.
So,
Yes.
oh, I mean, maybe the next Virgil van Dijk, who knows?
Who knows? Yes, absolutely. From Southampton as well, so you never know. So that finally wraps up the game week 11. What's your final take on the game week?
Yeah, I think it was a good week. A lot of goals, a lot of action, a lot of drama. But again, it's disappointing for me because we have not won. I hope the next game against Burnley finishes with a win. I can smile again in these videos. So yeah, really
Yes,
praying that Arsenal get their act together and we finally win against Burnley.
yes. A good week for United, but not something to be really happy about because the next opponent we are facing is the Manchester Derby. Manchester
Oh,
City versus
brilliant.
United coming up. So really looking forward to that game. Hope
Exciting
we
game.
we do a magic on the day and somehow beat Man City. That's all for the week, guys. Hope you guys are loving all the content. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and let the game begin.